Okay, here's the frames and the boxes full with beautiful honey. Now comes the wonderful messy job of extracting it. Those little bees have sealed the front, so in order to get the honey out we just have to cut the capping off the top of that, and the easiest way to do that is with a hot capping knife. This is a messy job, and the honey works best when it's hot, which is when I don't work the best. But if you want the honey, you have to work it in its best environment, not in mine. If they haven't built the honeycomb up to a level where the knife will get it, and you just have to scrape the top of the capping off with this little barbed rake tool. And that's it. It then gets taken from here and put straight into the centrifuge. Okay, there's the comb, chock-a-block full of honey, which we now have to extract. Now the centrifuge, I was lucky enough to get this one at a pretty good sort of price, because the handle on the top was broken or was sold and it didn't exist. So if you can see inside now, there's just two frames that hold two large frames or small half-size frames like I use, and I made just a little wind-up handle that I would turn, but the first time I did that it was really hard work. So I got an old drill and a little kit that I purchased from J-Car for about $15 I think it was. It enables me to control the speed of the drill, and with my brilliant welding just made up an adapter for the top there, and this swivels around. I wanted it to have plenty of movement because the frames are quite often different in weight, and so this gets a bit of a shake up and a bit of vibration. So I made that so that would simply swing around and drop down in here into the centrifuge and lock in place like so. Then just a matter of flicking a switch and it starts to spin nice and slowly. By just increasing the speed, I can probably can't see it there, but the honey is now flicking out on the side due to the centrifugal force. Okay, you saw how full they were when they went in. And they are now empty. It's a very good job. The centrifuge stand is just like a big chair. There's a base that the centrifuge sits on. There's a drawer underneath that pulls out, and that's where the honey catcher goes. It just sits on that. And the back of the chair is where the drill is housed for driving everything. As you can see, I do my honey extraction in my workshop because it's bee proof. Put black plastic on the floor, and that the mop and bucket is an essential tool, and so far this is how much of the wax that I've extracted, and there's still plenty of good honey in there. So from the extraction that I've done today so far, I've got my honey container which is full up to about there, and I've got this much pure honey still left. So quite a good day's work, and you'll see when I've finished letting this settle and starting to bottle it, you'll see just how much I've got from the one hive. The super that they were working on is sitting at the top, and all the other ones, the ones that I've actually extracted today, are all there waiting for them to get in there and clean up. But as you can see, they're having a ball down at the front here. In fact, you may even be able to hear them.